Hello, everyone. This reading is for everyone, and it is about the divine masculine. So, let's get started. I'm going to cut the deck. I've already shuffled, and so let's cut it. All right. So, we'll put it on our Serenity plate. And let us begin. Queen of Cups. I have a lower chakra stone here, citrine, to help us out with some energy here, positive energy. Oh, and we have the Queen of Cups. I think we are started right away off to something great from the Walter Waite Tarot. Let's look at that. Let's look at that energy. Right off the bat, I'm looking at her and I see that she is intently focused on what she's holding. And I think it's very important to her. So I think that you have something very valuable that you hold dear, like this queen. And that you are displaying your dignity like her as well this month, today, in fact. I think that these forces are going to be amplified over your life this month. The forces of, no matter where you are, being as though you're by still water, by calm water. So I think that you will be keeping yourself cool. You'll be keeping one foot on the cool water and one foot on the ground. So you'll be balanced. You're going to be pursuing new business interests. Let's keep going. But let's look into some more meaning before we do that. From the guide here on the Queen of Cups. It's water and feeling, soul, beliefs. So these things that you hold dear, that's where they're coming from. So you're staying true to those beliefs. That's what you're doing. And you're keeping an eye on them. You're going to be developing them and trusting in them. So I see you trusting in your spiritual and intuitive powers and applying this in practical earthly ways. Let's pull the next card to see more on that. Yes, I see you putting an end to doubting yourself. And that's what's giving you this victory here. I think in the past you maybe were more to your emotions or more to the other side. Lack of emotion. But now you're having a balance and putting an end to that past way. And this is mainly in your love relationships. In your love relationship, I think you both are putting an end to that. An end to those ways where you didn't use your intuition to continue and to rule your sexual desires, your life desires, pursuits, your emotional desires. Now you guys are looking to your own desires, your own soul desires, your own gut feelings. And that's what's helping you be successful right now. And you see how successful you are. And you're destined to become more successful going in that way. Once again, that balance. Balance in the emotions, balance in your earthly pursuits. And you're using that balance here again, balancing these swords, the Two of Swords. Balancing, not even relying on your eyes to balance these things, Once again, relying on your emotions to put it in, to just relying on what's in front of you with your eyes. What do you see? You put it into that phase, and you're off to a new phase of trusting your own intuition, your own creations. Your intellect is spreading. Your moon and water. The moon stands for your feelings, just like the cups. So your soul, it lies and figures back. However, it says this part of the soul lies at the figure's back, perhaps unknown, below the level of consciousness. So if I start from the beginning, the swords, the weapon of intellect and are spread wide and extend beyond the given frame. Moon and water. And we have water twice for confirmation. They stand for feelings, as I mentioned, spirituality, and the sheer breadth of life. This part of the soul is what lies at your back. So you sense it at your back and you can feel it. You know, sometimes the back of the neck is very sensitive, so you feel it. And you sense your consciousness, awareness, your intuition working, your higher self speaking to you. You sense those things. And what are you going to do with them? You're going to receive the Wheel of Fortune by exercising them. Major Arcana card. The Wheel of Fortune. Happiness found and recognized. So by trusting in your emotions, your intuition, and putting an end to self-doubt, you, your lover, you're both doing this in this pursuit, and you both and yourself individually will achieve enlightenment. You're getting that more and more every day. You're understanding how your relationships are working, and you're understanding the opportunities that fate is providing you, and you're working in harmony with that and balance with that, and more opportunities are going to be coming your way, and they are coming your way, and it's leading you to this fortune. Let's go further. How about we see a little bit more how that's affecting your lover, guys? Don't you love the citrine? It's in the shape of a heart. I don't know if that was done on purpose, but how does this affect your lover? So your lover is being gracious with this balance. Look at this, the scales again. The Six of Pentacles. How is your lover affected when you receive the Six of Pentacles? I see that he's giving back to people. This card is about taking and giving and dealing with needs. And that's what he's doing, or she. And they're benefiting. People are benefiting, and he's benefiting because he's able to be balanced and not just think of himself. That's part of his balance. Going within. And we'll take one more from this deck. Here he is going within, the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups, there he is. He's sitting by the tree, which is a connection between the underworld, the world here. It's a connection between the two worlds, or three worlds. And he's pondering about that. Four of Cups. He's pondering about that connection. It's a new spiritual experience for him or her. Perhaps they have short hair similar to this, but that appearance is not what's important. What's going on is the inner part. He's going within, and it mentions here in the Way Guidebook that sometimes you should accept the cup for good or ill, whether it contains sweet wine or bitter medicine. Another time it is right to reject the cup and demand, let this cup pass from me. But he's going back to his roots. It's a symbol of nature and mankind coming together, spiritual and physical. That's what I see coming together. So he's learning how things are connecting and how the world is relating around him, how things seem to work out for him out of just synchronicity and just mere circumstance, happenstance. And he's seeing that it's all balancing out so that he can profit and profit others. And so he's learning a deeper meaning to life right now, contemplating that meaning and being thankful for it. Really looking at his feelings. And he's thinking that he wants to reach for the sky with you. And towards let's get a card on that. How does he feel about how does he or she feel about the ups and downs of the relationship? So once again, I shuffled, so I'm going to cut this deck. All right, and this is the Wild Unknown Tarot. And so we are piling it high. How does he feel? The Son of Pentacles. I see he's doing a lot of planning. A lot. And boy, does he really want what he wants to result from his planning. I'm looking in the wrong book. Let's see this one here. The Wild Unknown Tarot. So yes, but in just looking at the card, he feels very deeply about you and about what he wants to happen with you. The Divine Masculine feels that he needs these things to come about. So let's look here for more on the card. The good side of the Son of Pentacles is that he's loyal and determined. So, like I said, he really wants this to come about. He's really loyally committed to getting this new phase of life with you guys, this new cycle. So he's being inventive right now. He's really coming up with a plan. Look at the tenacity on this. He's loyal, quiet, dedicated. So he's not talking to you a lot right now. There's probably no communication, or very little. I think there's very, very little. But he's being stubborn in a sense and persistent, but he wants things to work out his way, and that's why. And it's because it's that important to him. So the results, he knows they're hard to get, so he needs intense concentration to bring them about. And he only has maybe one or two friends that he can confide in this with. So that's how he feels about what's going on with you guys. How about more? What does he want to happen in the future with you too? Wands. I see that there is a rainbow. So there is a future that he is pondering. And I see that it is going to be filled with bright That's what he's looking forward to. Something bright. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. New life. That's life. 6 of Wands. He wants new life with you. That's what he wants. This card represents not looking back, going forward with your hope. That's what he wants to do. He wants this new purpose to come about that he's been focusing on and that he's been finding balance to achieve. And he wants you guys to have victory and success and to rise up. This card is different in the book, so it always throws me off. But here it's a butterfly, and here it's a rainbow. But either way, he wants new life with you. He wants to be successful. Let's get some further confirmation on that, or some further insight on that from the oracles. So, I've shuffled already, but Spirit says just shuffle just a little more here on these. And we're gonna, it's just a little, guys, I shuffled this already. We're gonna bring out the amethyst as well. And let's cut the deck. So, balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces, guys. We're in Pisces right now. Area. And once again, balance, yin and yang, guys. Do you see that? We've had that balance all throughout. Here's the balance, right? The two of them are even balanced with what they're putting it into. We have the balance even with the wheel. We have balance here, the Two of Swords. Balance here. He's being balanced and balanced again. So that is the theme. The confirmation is that he wants to be balanced. I think that's why he's taking time apart. He wants to make sure he's being balanced, and he wants all of his actions to be done with balance so that nothing is out of balance when it is executed. Balance spiritually and practicality. He's found his, you guys, we have the cups. Let's look into that. Moonology. My Moonology book is right here. So we're looking at full moon, Pisces. And we're about to wrap this up, guys, but may just pull one more card for you. But it says, have you been so head in the clouds that you've lost touch with reality? So that may have been the past, but let's look about this moon, what it has to say about that. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. So the full moon in Pisces symbolically marks endings. Guys, remember when we had the death card and we talked about the ending right here, right? To the old ways of not trusting in your intuition and doing that now, because now you are the Queen of Cups, or now he is at his height. So we're gonna go into that, but let's look at this a little more. So whenever you pull this card, it's time to dive deep into your emotions, and that's what you've been doing. And so Piscean energies that have no borders, so feel your way now. Psychic ability is heightened. So I think that he's getting rid of the borders, the things that may have been holding you back. So he's planning to put an end to those, obviously, and planning for this new life with you. Soulmates that are going to connect, bringing your dreams just like our Wheel of Fortune card said. Guys, remember those dreams? Remember putting an end? This card talks about putting an end. And the balance, it's all here. The balance is there, the balance is here. I want to go more into that Queen of Cups that we pulled, because I'm trying to remember, did we discuss how that is related to the emotions? So she emphasizes royal dignity and feminine attributes. So he is developing his feminine attributes. You know, we all have masculine and feminine qualities, and so I think that's why he's finally diving into his emotions. He's finally going into his cups and seeing how his life has worked out in relation to them. So guys, I want to end it. I didn't want to keep this video too long. Let's just get one energy card from the crystals here. And we'll just, since I already shuffled, we'll do it like that, and then we'll cut the deck. Okay, and one crystal before we go. The energy is azurite. Deep emotional healing. Your heart is ready to heal from past experiences, and you are willing to devote time and energy toward therapeutic care. So, guys, have a good day.